I've been wanting a stick burner for a while, so I picked up a air tank and I started the smoker build. What are you seeing here? Just a bunch of pictures. I was going through the process of building the smoke out air tank. I want to say that I am not a fabricator. I've never welded before in my life. I just picked up a welder and bought some materials and started working. So there's some of the materials I started out with. Right here in this picture, I drew out the door where I wanted them and made my first couple of cuts. Here's a video of me first time welding, just trying to weld her out, just trying to get two pieces of metal to stick together. After that, I assembled the axles. I used some 2x2 tubing, and I got some spindles, those are some golf cart wheels. What I'm starting to do now is assemble the box. It's going to be a 24 by 24 by 24 insulated box. That's a picture of the door being cut out and one of the hinges welded on. There's some of the welds that I've done. Again, I'm not a welder at all. Just trying to build me a smoker. Some hinges that's the hinges and the door stoppers I'll be using. So it's 24 by 24, like I said, with a 20-inch diameter sleeve. And what I did with around that sleeve was I just packed in insulation where you'll see. That's a picture of the first, I guess, bead that I ever laid down. And then here's my box all tacked up and ready to enclose. Here's a little video, a little clip of me welding my inside sleeve to my box, and that's what the insulation is going to go around. I really have been enjoying the welding process, and I look forward to making other grills and doing things for friends and family probably. But yeah, right here I'm just welding the sleeve into the inside of the cook chamber, and then that's going to leave me 2 inches all the way around to put insulation. And that's some of my welds right there with the inside chamber. And here I'm laying out the door. This is where I'm going to be cutting the door in a circle for the entrance, and you'll see there that the door is cut. And this is my insulation all the way around my sleeve, so it's a fully insulated box. I attached my hinges for my door. I didn't keep those hinges. I actually knocked those off and went with some better hinges. That's me attaching the axle to the box, and here's a short clip of me welding that axle into the box. Funny story, the welding place I got my gas from actually sold me the wrong gas. So I was looking at it because it was shooting a whole lot of sparks and not really adhering to the metal, but I got to correct it. So finally got the box upright on the axle, and all I need to do now is just close up the welds. That's me fitting up the tank to the box. And then I just did a burn in of the box just to see how the installation was holding up. As you can see, that's a picture of my hand on the side of the box while the box is on fire, and it's pretty cool. There's my throat hole for the inside of the cook chamber that's going to be going in. And here I was fabbing up a handle for my box. You'll see the next picture. And I went with this little turnstile, flip style handle. I'll probably do a different one I plan on making a different cooker, so I'll do a different handle. Here's my little deflector plate above my cook door, and I really want to talk about the welds here. I'm getting much better with it. I also bought another welder, and I'm starting to figure out the settings and lay down better penetrating beads. Here's a picture of everything welded together. Now they are one piece. And in this picture here, I'm mocking up the front axle. Was kind of showing a picture of the welds of the tank and the box together while drinking some coffee. And again, those welds are starting to look much, much better. All right, here's the exhaust port that I'm building. And then I also did the grates in the inside that's going to carry all the way through. Hinges are done, handles on the door, and the door is open. I really like the way those hinges are. I forgot where I got them from, but they really came out good. Little short clip of me cutting the front legs off. I'm getting ready to build the smoke stuff on the grill. Got my first plate welded, tacked in, and I'm measuring it, just making sure everything is leveled. Mocking up my exhaust. I went with a 5-foot exhaust, 6-inch diameter from the inside. And that's how my front end is going to work. It's just going to be pivoting on a bolt with the circle disc there to distribute weight. Just making sure everything is leveled. Got everything welded in, and now I'm testing out the front end. That wagon style really works pretty good. Got the seals around the door, and I installed a thermometer, and then I'm just showing the inside of the collector right here. Here's some of the wheels on the outside of the collector. Again, still an amateur, coming, getting a little better though. And there's my stack all cleaned up and ready to go. Pretty much here, I was outside just cleaning the grill, getting ready to lay down my high temp clear coat. Welded on some D-rings, so if I want to take it anywhere, I can have some places to strap anchor it down. And I made this little eyelid for the top of the thermometer to keep it from getting wet if I'm smoking in the rain. And here's my first clear coat. I did 3 coats on this tank with some high temp clear coat. The clear coat was rated at like 2,000 degrees. And here's the back of it. I mean, it really came out pretty good. I wanted to show off that patina of that tank. I really didn't want to put any paint on it. I think this is a 1950 something tank, so I really wanted to show out the characteristics of it. That's how that handle, just a little simple handle just to make open and close. Picked up a truckload of oak wood, and I'm ready to do my initial burn in. So doing my little initial burn in here and enjoying some spirits. And she is holding temp really, really well. Here's another picture of the initial burn in. Just me outside kind of enjoying it. And then here's the first cook. I did some smoked pork belly, like a brisket, just something, a cheap cut of meat just to test out, just to see how the temps went. It took us about 5 hours. Everything went well. I'm still getting adjusted to the stick burner, but here's the results. Very good flavor. Everything came out great. And guess what? It's time to build a new pit. Just picked up this tank here and getting started. Thanks for watching.